474, roger, you clear to leave controlled airspace. Routing on track the Mike Whiskey for Bournemouth. Climb to maintain altitude 4,000 feet and the squawk 5056. Mixed contact frequency when advised, Manchester 124.2.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 15908 with the ATC request clearance.
Ryanair 15908 departing, runway clear to ENVTEX Charlie Lima November 1 Echo. Departure and then modified. Climb to flight level 80. Expect 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 127.75. Squawk 7743. QNH 1011.
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
You filed an Nancy direct to Mike Whiskey. Would you prefer to go direct to Mike Whiskey or via Nancy? FTX 474 in taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha taxiway, holding point for 27, the QNH 1009, your airways when you're ready. Capstone 620 starts proved, temperature's 9. FTX 762 is clear to leave controlled airspace, routing Trent Norwich, initially an anti-2 Tango departure, squawk 5163.
I'm out for the walk around.
Ready for clearance.
EC639 clear to Belfast Aldergrove, Wallasey 2 Tango departure, squawk 5165, expect Manchester 128.05, QNH check 1002.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 2RF. Our parking position is Terminal 1 Gate 10 with ATIS request clearance.
Ryanair 2RF departing, runway 22, cleared to exit, India November, via November Uniform Golf Bravo 1 Romeo, departure and then modified, climb to 4000, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 127.75, squawk 7620, QNH 1011.
Cleared via November Uniform Golf Bravo 1 Romeo, climb to 4000, expect flight level 360 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.75, squawk 7620, Ryanair 2RF.
Ryanair 2RF, Expect correct. Contact ground on 121.72.
Roger, 121.72. Ryanair to RF.
762 starts approved. Temperatures 9. The QNH is 1009. Runway 27.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot. EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, EC639.
Ground Ryanair 147. Request taxi. Ryanair 147. Taxi via Charlie Sierra to runway 22. Via Charlie Sierra to runway 22. Ryanair 147.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor, stand 5, 448.
Ryanair 2RF, squawk 7620.
Squawk 7620. Ryanair to RF.
So 42 might vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
1042, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Tap 250, clear takeoff.
Hi, the security and safety check are complete. Can we start boarding now?
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks.
Correct, Bay, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction.
Yeah, no further height restrictions on 740 on.
And 40 might report passing 2,500 feet.
Full code 40 on.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Ryanair 2RF, squawk 7620.
Squawk 7620. Ryanair to RF.
Electric 43, proceed to Sierra. 740 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. Stone 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Knots approved, temperatures 9, QNX 1009, runway 27.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
Electric 43, vacate right
sink.
Foxtrot.
Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Slide slow. Bank angle. Bank angle. Minimum. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain.
EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Thank you, EC639.
Monitor radar.
448, vacate right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Wind shear ahead.
448.
Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Engine anti-ice will be on. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high speed reject in the case of a fire, engine failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any other condition that makes the aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, verify the extension of the speed brake, and apply maximum reverse thrust. I will bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options, and if you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the company's standard procedures. We will then climb to the minimum safety altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use noise abatement departure procedure 2. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Departure brief complete.
Section 43, proceed to Sierra.
Ryanair 109er. Request startup. Ryanair 109er. Startup approved. Ryanair.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 043. Altimeter 1011.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
8117. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Ryanair 8117. Ground Ryanair 8117. Request taxi.
Ryanair 8117. Taxi via Delta Juliet Sierra to runway 22.
Via Delta Juliet Sierra to runway 22. Ryanair 8117.
EZ240 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
240 via Hotel Papa Bravo Romeo Sierra Delta to Lima 73.
Via Hotel Papa Bravo Romeo Sierra Delta to Gate Lima 73. EZ240.
Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Watch your leg, please.
Touchdown 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Verify takeoff speeds.
Checked.
Ryanair 59907 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Ryanair 59907 via Hotel Papa Juliet Alpha Bravo Charlie to Lima 53.
Via Hotel Papa Juliet Alpha Bravo Charlie to Gate Lima 53. Ryanair 59907.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and the crew, I'd like to wish you a very warm welcome aboard our Boeing 737. My name is Sarah, and helping me in the cabin today are Tom and Michelle. Please place all large items on the overhead bins provided, or under the seat in front of you.
1143, vacate right at Foxtrot.
Very good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of the crew, welcome aboard this flight today. We're just completing our final preparations, then we'll be able to close the doors and get on our way. And shortly afterwards, the cabin crew will give you a safety demonstration, which I urge you all to pay attention to. Also, just a quick reminder, just keep your seat belts fastened in flight, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, just in case there is any unexpected turbulence. And also, just to mention that this is a non-smoking flight. All being well, I probably won't speak to you again until we start our descent into our destination. So until then, welcome aboard and thank you.
Ground, Ryanair 8388. Request startup.
Ryanair 8388. Startup approved.
Roger, startup approved. Ryanair 8388. Roger, startup approved. Ryanair 8388.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5. Victor, stand 5, 448.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks. See you up there.
Ground, Ryanair 2RF. Request startup and pushback.
Ryanair 2RF. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Ryanair 2RF.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 6.9 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows locked. MCP.
V2 is 142. Heading 225. Altitude 4,000.
Checked. Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 133. VR is 137. V2 is 142.
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Cabin crew, arm slides.
So 42 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
1042, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Tap 250, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Locking gear.
Correct there, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction.
Yeah, no further height restrictions, M7 balls on.
And also about report past 2,500 feet.
Departure check completed. Flight has been inserted. Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear.
Ground, Ryanair 4197.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting 2.
Hotel, Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Delta, to Lima 63.
By Juliet, Alpha Hotel, Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Delta, to Gate Lima 63, Ryanair 4197.
Oil pressure.
Roger 43, proceed to Sierra.
Ground, Ryanair 8888 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Ryanair 8888, taxi by Juliet Papa Alpha Charlie to Lima 50.
Via Juliet Papa
Starter
Alpha Charlie
cutout.
to Gate Lima 50.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting 1.
While the cabin crew point out some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 1 left and 1 right. 2 doors
Oil
to the rear of
pressure.
the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the centre of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please note the nearest exit to you, which may be behind you. The seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released like this. In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above your head. Pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Please secure your own mask before helping others. Your life jacket can be found underneath your seat. In the unlikely event of landing on water, remove the jacket from its pouch and place it over your head. Tie the strap in
Starter
a knot.
cutout.
To inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle.
Engine anti-ice coming on.
Drop off the air and the light to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so will
Flaps
impede your
5.
exit. Further information may be found on the in-flight safety card. Please would you now ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat back is upright, your armrests are down, your tray table is up, and all window blinds are open. Thank you for your attention and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Flight controls check. Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Full up. Full down. Center.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice. Engine anti-ice is on. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Ground Ryanair 2RF. Request taxi.
Ryanair 2RF, taxi by Alpha Juliet Sierra to runway 22.
Via Alpha Juliet Sierra to runway 22. Ryanair 2RF.
Ground, German wing 2378 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
German wing 2378 via Juliet Papa Hotel, Bravo,
Clear
Romeo,
left,
Sierra,
clear right.
Delta to Lima 73.
Via Juliet Papa Hotel, Bravo, Romeo, Sierra, Delta to gate Lima 73, German wing 2378.
Vacate London Foxtrot. Uniform Morning Point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, 6639.
Ryanair 2RF, contact tower on 123.8.
123.8, Ryanair 2RF.
The cabin is secure.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps. Stabilizer trim.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Tower, Ryanair 8117, holding short of runway 22.
Ryanair 8117, line up runway 22.
Lining up runway 22, Ryanair 8117.
Ryanair 8117, wind 240 at 4. Runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 8117.
Tower, Ryanair 8388, holding short of runway 22, request departure.
Ryanair 8388, line up runway 22.
Lining up runway 22, Ryanair 8388.
Ryanair 8388, wind 240 at 4. Runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 8388.
Tower, Ryanair 2RF, holding short of runway 22.
Ryanair 2RF, line up runway 22.
Lining up runway 22, Ryanair 2RF.
Yeah, shuttle is hanging. Just got a small technical problem.
Approaching 2-2.
A couple more minutes to lose.
Okay, can you taxi? I want to take you on the runway and off again, otherwise it's going to...
Before takeoff procedure.
Check.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. We can't. We've got a park brake problem.
Okay, fair enough. You just let me know when you can move.
Yeah, we'll do. Sorry about that.
Ready to go.
Ryanair 2RF, wind 240 at 4. Runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 2RF.
153, contact London 134.12.
13412, 153.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Departure
Set
Ryanair
flaps
to
up speed.
RF,
Broke
with
up.
you passing 1000 for 4000.
Ryanair to RF, radar contact.
Broke up is set.
November Uniform Golf Bravo 1 Romeo climb to 4000.
Via November Uniform Golf Bravo 1 Romeo departure climbing to 4000. Ryanair to RF.
Engage heading select.
Heading select.
Departure 136.
Set flaps up speed.
For 5,000.
1360 identified. Climb to 5000.
Climbing to 5,000, 1360.
1000 to level.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Departure LA 253, with you passing flight level 8444,000.
KT253 identified. Descend to 4000.
Descending to 4000 LA 253.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Virgin 26 identified. Descend to 4000.
Descending to 4000, Virgin 26.
Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes.
Check.
Departure EC214 with you at 5,300.
EC214 identified.
Departure 1607 with you passing flight level 904,000.
1607 identified. Descend to 4000.
Descend to 4,000, 1607.
Departure Easy 8882 with you passing flight level 90 for 4000. Easy 8882 identified. Descend to 4000. Descending to 4000. Easy 8882.
Departure Wizz Air 1310 with you passing 1400 for flight level 60.
1310 identified. Climb to flight level 60.
Climbing to flight level 60. Wizz Air 1310.
Ryanair to RF. Climb to flight level 150.
Climbing to flight level 150. Ryanair to RF.
passing flight level 900 4000.
Spin Air 3125 identified. Descent to 4000.
Descent 4000. Spin Air 3125.
Transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 065 now.
Check.
Climbing to flight level 100. With Air 1310.
Want to release the cabin now?
Yes.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your electronic devices
Climbing to flight level 230. Ryanair to RF.
Ryanair to RF. Contact London 118.82.
180.82. Ryanair to RF. London, Ryanair to RF. With you passing flight level 150 for flight level 230.
Ryanair to RF. Identified. Continuous flight.
Continue on navigation. Ryanair to RF.
Climb to flight level 220.
Climbing to flight level 220, 1360.
Ryanair to RF, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360. Ryanair to RF.
Ryanair to RF, contact London 134.3.
134.3, Ryanair to RF. London, Ryanair to RF, with you passing flight level 210 for flight level 360.
Ryanair to RF, identified. Continue as flight.
Continue own navigation. Ryanair to RF.
London, Centre, Air Canada 868, with you passing flight level 230 for flight level 180.
Air Canada 868, identified. Descend to flight level 180.
Descending to flight level 180, Air Canada 868.
London, Centre, EZ840, good day. With you passing flight level 300 for flight level 250.
840, identified. Descend to flight level 250.
Descending to flight level 250, EZ840.
London, Centre, Thompson 2433, with you passing flight level 250 for flight level 200.
2433, identified. Descend to flight level 200.
Descending to flight level 200, Thompson 2433.
Detune the navs.
Roger. Set.
99291, flight level 8 today.
Flight level 80, 39929.
London, Centre 1360, with you at flight level 220.
1360, identified.
Delta 107, contact London 135.57, goodbye. 3557 to 175. Sabina 11 X-ray, the heading to Scottish now 129.22, goodbye. 129.22, Sabina 11 X-ray, bye. There, 3537 on ready to descend, flight level 160, level 5 Bexhill. Bexhill, or a beam Bexhill, please.
climb level 290 dimensions.
Shuttle 7 Yankee, thank you. What's your requested level?
Shuttle 7 Yankee, requesting level 370.
Shuttle 7 Yankee, will you climb initially flight level 350?
Okay, initially 350, 7 Yankee.
Shuttle 6 Lima, contact Scottish 129.32, goodbye.
Shuttle 6.
Jersey 756, contact London 131.12, goodbye.
756, 3112.
American 137, turn right, it was 330.
Heading 330, or 137.
Origin 19, sim navigation now, but Canada.
Navigation, Canada, thank you, Origin 19.
Four 640, entering number on hold, flight level 900.
1000 to level.
Heathrow Tower, today, today.
London Canadian 90 with you, radar heading 150, cleared down to flight level 150.
Loaded 90, thank you. You said flight level 140, flight heading 140.
Down to flight level 140, radar heading 140, Canadian 90.
Good, please Bravo, turn right again, please don't fly heading 040.
Right, 040, Jersey Bravo.
Megan 90, another gauge to Bobbin and descend flight level 130.
Direct Bobbin and down to flight level 130, Canadian Natural.
Continuous position control now, 129.22, bye-bye.
Cottage 129.22, 19, good evening.
London Ryanair 044, now direct over to Sunday flight level 290. Ryanair 044, direct to Coxey, descent to flight level 280. Okay, Coxey, descent flight level 280044.
London Center, Ryanair 2503, good day, with you at point level 350.
Ryanair 2503, identified.
Maintaining flight level 359 on standard.
Checked.
You have control.
I have control.
Sunny Control, good morning, EZ076 on climb level 290, direct Manchester.
EZ076, thank you, what's your request level?
330, EZ076.
EZ076, Roger, up to Manchester, level 2 Golf for Luton, climb flight level 330.
To Manchester, level 2 Golf, Luton, climb level 330, EZ076.
Speedbird 295, jet traffic, moving flight level 33 on 370, close flight level 350 is unavailable.
Point Henry with 330, we'll maintain that, speedbird 295, thanks.
Roger, direct to Malgo, speedbird 295.
Direct Margaret, speedbird 295.
Ryanair 2503, maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Ryanair 2503.
Ryanair 2RF, contact Manchester on 118.77.
118.77, Ryanair 2RF. Manchester, Ryanair 2RF, with you at flight level 360.
Ryanair 2RF, identified.
Continuous flight.
Continue on navigation, Ryanair 2RF.
Manchester Centre 1360, with you at flight level 220.
1360, identified.
Ryanair 085, then flight level 210 when ready. Flight level 210, Ryanair 085. Ryanair 044, descend to flight level 230, and be level 25 miles before Coxey.
Down flight level 230, 25 before Coxey, 044.
Manchester Center, Thompson 279er, good day.
with you at flight level 330.
279er identified.
Just 5223, report your heading to London 131.12.
Heading to London 131.12.
Speed at 48, fly heading at 150 degrees.
Heading 150, speed at 48.
Speed at 1032, 135, 32 back.
Manchester Center, Oscar Yankee, November, Quebec, Oscar, good day. With you at flight level 350.
OYNO identified.
21 to American 37, passing 246, for flight level 30, heading 330. Sorry, heading 325.
137, we'll just continue on the heading, climb flight level 310.
Flight level 310, American 137.
Turn right, 330.
Heading 330, 137. Midland 3 November Lima, the heading to London 131.12, goodbye.
Midland 3 November Lima 13112, the heading, bye-bye.
And London Virgin 8, ready for descent, when it's available. Virgin 8, descent ready for flight level 290. Virgin 8, descent ready flight level 290. London, good afternoon, Manchester 205 out of 245 for 200, heading of 214, speed 320. That's correct, sir. Continue descent to flight level 130, level by 10 at Manchester 205. Shuttle 6 Lima, contact Scottish 129.22, goodbye.
Shuttle 6 Lima.
Charlie 756, contact London 131.12, goodbye.
756, 3112.
Easy 402 with a good rate of descent, flight level 80.
Good rate of descent, flight level 80, easy 402.
Shuttle 9 Whiskey, contact London 131.12, goodbye.
12, bye-bye, 9 Whiskey. Runner control, good morning, KLM 626, level 370.
KLM 626, good morning, direct to goals.
Direct goals, KLM 626.
I've been advised about half an hour delayed now at Boston to Heathrow.
Okay, 7 brother.
Weather control, route 7167, good day, level 350.
Reach 7167, thank you, maintain flight level 350. Taxable now, direct to Redsley, Romeo Echo Mike Sierra India.
Okay, Redsley, press connect to route 7167.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning of flaps 30 landing. VREF is 142. Final approach fix is 3000 feet. Decision altitude is 245 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3000 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. No APU required. We'll be using the GPU after shutdown. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Approach brief complete.
Number 286 to London, 131.12, bye-bye.
13112, good idea, ma'am.
Roger, 5223, fly heading of 180.
Heading 180, 563.
Metal 35, we're out of 290 for 310, heading 330.
Continental 35, Roger, continue on the heading.
And London, good morning, Ryanair 63 with you, level 310, heading 330.
Ryanair 063, thanks, continue on the heading. Three or 4144, you're on navigation now, direct call.
Ryanair to RF, request to descend.
Ryanair to RF. Descend to flight level 240.
Descending to flight level 240. Ryanair to RF.
From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. Just to let you know that we'll shortly be starting our descent into our destination, so I'd just like to take this final opportunity to say thank you very much for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant flight, and we look forward to seeing you all again in the very near future. And please also have a safe and a pleasant onward journey. Thank you all very much. I have control.
You have control.
Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 50 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 142. Minimums 245 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Panic 100, hello, you continue on your heading, there's no speed restriction. Continue the heading, no speed, we'll on 8100. Bird 87 Golf Alpha, descend now please, flight level 250. You can expect 160 by Bexhill.
Ryanair to RF, contact Shannon on 132.15.
132.15. Ryanair to RF. Shannon, Ryanair to RF. With you passing flight level 320 for flight level 240.
Ryanair to RF, identified.
Climb to 4568, 10 flight level 100.
Look at the 4568 is in 100.
It's 5 Whiskey, climb to level 330.
Flight level 80, 3.132.
Ryanair to RF. Descend to flight level 160.
Descending to flight level 160. Ryanair to RF.
American 136, descend to flight level 80. Level 80, American 136. 9934, contact director with call sign only, 120.4.
120.4, United 934.
Got 7514, thank you, maintain 14, today. It's the big in 3 Bravo for North South.
Big in 3 Bravo for North South. on ready to descend flight level 160, level 5 back tail. Back tail, or a beam and back tail, please.
Whatever by back tail, but I just understand.
1000 to level.
Seabird 12 November, climb flight level 140, 0 radar heading 150. 2 at 1 set, Seabird 12 November, climb flight level 140, flight level 140, Seabird 12 November. Buckling 914 down to back, new heading 150, A firm and descending flight level 150 as well, and climb 14 Delta. level 15. Lady 90, thank you. Descend flight level 140, fly heading 140.
Sound to flight level 140, radar heading 140, Canadian 90.
Good to see the please Bravo. Turn right again, please, and fly heading 040.
Right, 040, Jersey Bravo.
Lady 90, navigate to Bovington, descend flight level 130.
Correct, Bovington down to flight level 130, Canadian 90.
Beaver 5 with you, Roger, just continue on the heading.
Okay.
Beaver 175 to London, 13557, bye-bye.
Under 13557, Beaver 175, bye-bye.
Continental 45, 3-man navigation now, direct to Mike Charlie Tango, then route Wednesday.
Okay, Continental 45, proceed direct to Manchester, and then after that?
On Manchester, it's Wednesday, Romeo Echo Mike Sierra India.
Roger, Manchester.
Ryanair to RF. Descend to flight level 110.
Descending to
Cabin crew,
flight level
prepare for landing.
110. Ryanair to RF.
Descend level 70551. 02, just about level 80, change to 100, please.
Mike 002, flight level 100, redirect to Kelly.
Color 607, booking level 190.
Color 607, contact London on 133.6, goodbye.
133.6, goodbye.
Ryanair 554, turn left heading 070.
Left heading 070, 554.
Ryanair 554, report you're heading to approach on 119.4, goodbye.
19.4, 554, bye.
Shannon Center, Virgin 25, with you at flight level 350.
Virgin 25, identified.
Jet 5223, flight heading 180. Heading 180, 523. Metal 35, we're on a 290 for 310, heading 330. Continental 35, roger, continue on the heading. And London, good morning, radar 63 with you, level 310, heading 330. Fine, 063, thanks, continue on the heading.
British 435, resume navigation direct to Margate.
Yeah, British 435.
United 929, resume your navigation direct to Margate.
navigation direct to Marco for United 929, thank you.
Ryanair to RF, cleared via Tango India Papa Uniform 2 Delta, arrival
Cleared via Tango India Papa Uniform 2 Delta, arrival Ryanair to RF.
Germany 502 starting descent now. Affirm we are starting descent, 70502. Thank you, Germany 502, after Mayfield 250 knots. After Mayfield 250 knots, 70502.
Ryanair to RF, descend to 6,000, contact Shannon on 120.2.
Descending to 6,000, 120.2, Ryanair to RF. Approach Ryanair to RF, with you passing flight level 130 for 6,000.
Ryanair to RF, continue via the arrival, expect vectors to ILS, approach runway 24.
Via arrival, expect vectors for ILS, approach runway 24, Ryanair to RF.
Okay, left all the way back to land board, leave on heading at 270, speed 210, straight for that, thank you.
America 46 and altitude 4,000 feet, turn 81022 millibars.
Heading 70 for 4,000, 1022 millibars, American 46.
America, Midland 1X-ray Fox, descend flight level 80. Descend level 80 there, Midland 1X-ray Fox now. Big 2598, continue left onto a heading of 270.
Continue left, heading 270, lifting 25908, maintaining level 82.
Okay.
Set altimeters, please.
1011. Set. Passing. Altitude 7,900. Now.
Check. Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
1009.
1009. Approach checklist complete.
All electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate.
Transition 1000 to level. The cabin is secure.
Ryanair to RF. Continue via the arrival.
Via arrival. Ryanair to RF.
Please hold up to the 456 Airbus 320 information. Bravo, leaving 130, descending 110.
456, leave Lambourne, heading 2753, speed 250 now.
Leave Lambourne, heading 275, speeding 250, go to the 456.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
One 2127 minutes to get it down to the line. Right 160. Cheers on. At 165 to it at 1766.
Scandinavian 513, turn left heading 120, descend altitude 4,000 feet to an H1020 Boulevard.
Descend 5,000 on the 1020 millibars, heading 120, Scandinavian 513.
Scandinavian 513, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending 4,000 feet, Scandinavian 513.
Scandinavian 513, 21 miles, runway 27 left, contact director with call sign only 120.4.
Glide slope alive.
With 903 uniform, descend altitude 6,000 feet, secure H1019 available. 6,000 feet, H1019, uniform.
Ryanair to RF. Turn right heading 030. Descend to 3000.
Right turn to heading 030. Descending to 3000. Ryanair to RF.
F1 2581, turn right heading 180.
5000.
With there, 837, contact Paris 13125, goodbye. 5, bye-bye, 787.
Ryanair to RF, turn left heading 285. Continue as applied.
Left turn to heading 290. Continue on navigation. Ryanair to RF.
Ryanair to RF, turn left heading 290.
1000 to level.
3000 cleared ILS, approach runway 24.
Left turn to
Flaps
heading
5.
290.
Flaps 5.
Descending to
Cabin crew
3000
seats for
cleared
landing.
ILS, approach runway 24. Ryanair
Cabin
to
is seated.
RF.
Be bad, trade 9 Romeo, 18 miles to go, speed 180 knots. Speed 180, still at trade 9 Romeo. Radar, good morning, India 112, 210 knots. India 112, landing 27 left, rate 20 miles. India 112, be bad, trade 9 Romeo, turn right, heading 190. Right turn, head 190, still at trade 9 Romeo. Canada 858, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1019 in millibars, you have 24...
Final approach fix, height checked, missed approach altitude set.
1019, check mark, Canada 858. Three 245 to 1762. Intro approach, clear at 9051, hello, out of 120 for 11075 with Alpha. Yeah, it's at 951, hold land ball, 751, 90, got me there, yeah, 76.
Localizer alive.
Camber 18523, turn left now, heading 120 downwind, descend to altitude 4,000 feet on the QNH 1020 millibars. Heathrow, Tower Japan Air 401 now, 7 GME, 27 right. Level 4 DME, Japan Air 401.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Okay, 737 level 80 for US time.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Easy 402 with a good rate of descent, flight level 80. Good rate of descent, flight level 80, easy 402.
Tower, Ryanair to RF, on final, request landing, runway 24.
Ryanair to RF, clear to land runway 24, slow to final approach speed, QNH 1008.
Clear to land runway 24, final approach speed, Ryanair to RF.
Speedbird 500 when they're through, pull out on the right and line up 275.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down. Flaps. Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist complete. Runway lights.
Terminated Jet 42 mile with your right base, visual 27. Jet 42 mile Airport Tower, report final number 1, just departing 210 degrees 20. Football 42. SAP 250, heavy clouds. SAP 250, cleared to Stansted, 92 Tango departure, score 5074, expect Manchester 124.2.
Landmark 153, contact London 134.12.
13412, 153.
Stable.
Cleared.
Checked.
Landing.
Checked.
Midland 2 Charlie Whiskey, contact London 119.77.
1977, Midland 2 Charlie Whiskey.
Approaching 24.
27 after the West Indian Tri-Star on your left, line up 27 wide. So with 566, pull left behind the West Indian Tri-Star. Your traffic is a company 777 on 23 after you depart, line up 27 right.
Speed brake up, reverses normal.
Ryanair to RS8 is left. Contact walk on 121.8.
60 knots.
120,
Checked.
1.8.
Auto brake
Ryanair
disarmed.
to RF.
Checked.
Stone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Okay to clean up.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort,
Master caution, anti-ice.
Seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. We remind you to please wait until you're inside the terminal to use any electronic devices or to smoke in the designated areas. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a safe onward journey.
Lights and doors.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Doors disarmed, no APU. We are not at 3 minutes yet.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5. Victor, stand 5, 448.
Three minutes.
So 42 Mike, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
27 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 Mike.